In the judgment day, according to Muslims, according to Muhammad, he will fight with the pig and he will kill the pig. It's like a cowboy style. Imagine we have a person, his name is the Messiah, and right now he is in heaven according to Islam, and then when he come back, he is going to have a fight with the pig and he will kill him. That is silly. So there's a huge difference between forbidding eating the pig and making the pig an enemy of God. That is very stupid and very silly. Because how small and how silly this God is to make a pig your enemy. Do we understand? So we are not talking about the pig, is it haram or not, as you are talking about. This is your problem. You know, this is a different issue. And the Bible says clearly, Jesus said, it's not what go inside your mouth make you dirty, but what comes from your mouth. So people understood the Old Testament wrong, and Muslims obviously they are trying to copy the Jews, but they have no explanation for why you should not eat pork. They have no reason. But now Muhammad, he created reasons. Let us see the reasons. How Allah created the pig. This is Tafsir. This is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya for Ibn Kathir, volume number 1, page number 131. It says here, that when Noah he built, supposedly here the one is talking, they are asking Isa, the prophet Isa, brother. They are asking Isa, tell us about the ship of Noah. He said, the length of it was 1,200 arms, and the width of it is 600 arms, and it was 3 floors. One floor have animals and beast, and one floor have a human, and one floor have birds. And when the poo-poo of the animal became too much, Allah inspired Noah to bunch the tail of the elephant, which means his ass, and from it fell a male and female pig, and then they start eating the poo-poo. Now here we understand the wisdom of Allah. You see, the pig is created for a reason, to eat poo-poo. So Noah is in the ship, like put yourself in his place, and you have your animals and they are doing poo-poo, and now you have too much poo-poo to the point you cannot even poo-poo around, and your ship became a poo-poo ship. Allah wanted to help Prophet Noah, peace upon him. And then he said to him, okay, go and put like a stick in the anus of the pig, under his tail, and let us see what will happen. Noah, he listened to Allah. Now you might say I'm making things up. Let us use Google Translation. Translate to English. Now, so here they ask Isa. Actually, there is some introduction here I did not read. Maybe I should read to show you how filthy this religion is. But we will go there, maybe later. Actually, let us mention it. Why not? Just to show you how racist. If you remember, in the Old Testament speak about the children of Noah, and supposedly he have 3 children, according the story here in the Muslim source. And the son of Noah, he saw his father naked. So Muhammad is copying obviously some from information from the Old Testament. But because he saw him naked, he saw him having sex with his wife, or he is totally naked when he was asleep. So he did not cover his father, and his father, he cursed him. And he cursed him, so he will have, Allah will change the sperm he have and will make it a black people. Do you see it? This is the racist cult of Islam. The Muslim, they say to you in the Old Testament, it says that the father of Ham, he cursed his son, and he made him black. Doesn't say anything about the black there. That's a lie. It says he will be a servant. This is a prophecy about the future. He will be a servant to his brothers. Here we see that the God of Muhammad and the Muslims believe that the reason they are black, the children of Ham, because his father cursed him to deform his sperm. As you see, this is Google translation, not mine. I have nothing to do with it. And from it, he made the black people. Now, this is about Ham. And then they continues the story about, supposedly speaking about Isa. This is supposedly Jesus. Isa, he rose Noah from the grave. Some story they say he rose the son of Noah from the grave. Depend in the fairy tale storyteller. So Imam Abu Ja'far mentioned through Ali, etc., from Ibn Abbas, etc., as usual, that the disciples of Jesus, Isa, supposedly, son of Mary, they said to him, can you bring us somebody from can you create from, can you bring back to life one of those who witnessed the ship of Noah? I mean, look how easy that request. I mean, can you bring us somebody from those who, Jesus is God, obviously, I mean, Islam is a very weird religion. How you say that Jesus is just a prophet, and then you are working with this prophet and you say to him, can you bring back to life one of those who was in the time of Noah? I mean, what kind of request this request? He is not only resurrecting the dead, he is creating him again, because he's a sand already, he's dust. So can you bring us somebody, he was a witness for the ship, so he can tell us about it? And then Jesus, or Isa, he said to them, follow me. And he took them to little hell, like some high sand, very fine sand. And he hit the dirt with his stick. He had a stick in his hand. And he said to them, do you know what is this? They said, Allah and the messenger know best. As usual. He said, this is Ka'b is like, you see the lower part of your feet, the back one, the one you step on it. This is called Ka'b. This where the heels of your shoes, exactly. He said this is the heels of Ham, the son of Noah, but he is touching the sand with his stick. It's a sand, total sand. And then he said to them, he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to him, stand up by Allah. So the sand became a man, and Noah, he stand up. Translation here is not really good, but you know, we are trying our best. In Arabic, it's so clear. In Arabic, it says, so he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to the son of Noah, raise up by Allah permission. And then right away, the man, he stood up, and he cleaning the dust from his clothing. Even he have a cloth on him. And his head was full of a gray hair. Let us go back to the bad translation, better than nothing. So he said to him, is that how you perished? Which means you died and you have a gray hair? He said no. The guy, he said no. See, translation is not coming really good. When I died, I was young, but I thought it was the hour. He thought this is the judgment day. And then I grew up, you know, and then I became old, like, because he thought this is the judgment day. His hair became a gray. Right? Yeah. Yeah. You know, for me, you know, my hair became a gray when I was 20 years old. You know, because I saw something very scary. You know. Yeah. I saw my neighbor, his wife, she was beating him. So you know, I have a gray hair. True story. So anyway, so he said it was 1,000. So they asked him. He asked him, okay, how big was the? Tell us about the shape of Noah. So now before Isa, they were asking him about it, and now he is bringing to them a witness, a person who was there to tell what happened. So he said it was 1,000 arm long and 1,200 arm long, 600 arm wide, and have 3 floors. Each floor have like one for animals, 2 floors for animals and 1 for a human being. And then one floor have birds, 1 floor have people, 1 floor have animals and beasts. And then he said, see, translation is messed up. It doesn't show really the word about the garbage. I don't know what this is mean. What figums? I don't know what this word mean. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Google some words could not translate, so come in with own. So anyway, so when the poo-poo of the animals became so much, Allah, you see here the word Ghamaza, I think it could not translate it. So Allah, he told Noah to hit the elephant in his bum, in his anus, under his tail, and from it a pig, female pig and male pig came out. And right away they start eating the poo-poo of the animals. All right? And here it says, and Allah inspired Noah to hit the lion between his eyes, and from below a hole a cat came out. Now this is a different report from the last one we mentioned you, that, you know, lion, he sneezed, you remember, you know. Yeah. In this scenario here, he hit him between his 2 eyes, and from his nose, male cat and female cat came out. If we go to Ibn Kathir, let us see Ibn Kathir. Give me a second. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir translation and the verse in the Quran. I found this web page, which is better than the other page because the text is bigger. I could not find in Ibn Kathir translation of Ibn Kathir the story of the elephant and the pigs are coming from his anus. Nowhere. Anyone see it? Nowhere. It's gone. That's it. The end of the page. Okay, what happened? If we go to Arabic Ibn Kathir, look what we will find. Totally different story. The Ibn Kathir Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir English. Why? This is telling you that the English version of Islam, or Islam in a language other than Arabic, is far away from the truth. Do you think they dropped the story by mistake? No, there's no way. No way. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. And let us translate to English. Tafsir Ibn Kathir, chapter 11, verse number 39. Let us go down and see the translation. Read carefully. The translation is coming even way better than the previous one. So Allah the Almighty inspired him, Noah, he inspired Noah, to wink the tail of the elephant. So he winked it, and a male pig and female pig came from it. You see the word male and female, because in Arabic, you know, the word pig is the same pig. I mean, the same word, but it's a you know, it shows you if it's a male or female. That's why the word pig come in twice, because it's a male pig and female pig. And right away they came to the dung and they start eating it. So because the animal poo-poo increased, Allah wanted to find a solution. Think about it, you need a solution. And Allah is the God of any solution. Allah will seduce you. I mean, who is smarter than Allah? Allah, he noticed that the ship of Noah is going to drown if the poo-poo keep coming. Those animals keep pooping. And I was wondering, like, you know, aren't they in the ocean? I mean, what the point? And now one pig and one male pig and one female pig, they will eat all the poo-poo. And if you eat the poo-poo, aren't they going to poo-poo themselves? I mean, do you see how stupid the story? Let us say, for the sake of argument, for a second, we are not smart at all. We are dummy. We are stupid. So Allah, he did create this pig to eat the poo-poo because there was too much poo-poo. Okay. But then the pigs themselves, aren't they going to do poo-poo? Whatever they ate from their mouth is going to come from their anus. So how the problem is solved? You tell me. I mean, how slow the mind of a human being. I mean, I don't know what is inside the head of a human being. We have rust, we have poo-poo. Okay, so now we have a lot of poo-poo. Now we bring the pigs and they will eat the poo-poo, but then the pigs will do poo-poo. So what we would do? Who won the link? This link is better than the previous link. But here you notice that this is Ibn Kathir, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Why we cannot find it in the English? Make a note. Make a note. If you are saving links, if you are a person trying to educate yourself, that this cannot be found in the English translation of Ibn Kathir, as many stories. Are you there? No, I'm here. You are there. English is very funny. People asking me, are you there? I posted the link already. You guys didn't see the link? Is the link showing or not? And what is this? And then here they continue the story. After he winked the tail of the elephant, or the anus of that elephant, the male pig and female pig came out, and they start eating the dung. And when the mouse fell to the hollow of the ship, okay, Allah inspired Noah to strike the lion between his eyes. Look, you have to be careful here. Allah is so much into details. You have to strike him between his eyes, because if you strike him in different place, Allah knows what else can be created. Because you hit him between his two eyes, cat can come out from his nose. So he inspired him to strike the lion between his eyes of the lion, and he struck it and came out from his nostrils a sonor and sonora. You see, this is Google could not translate, because this is a male cat and female cat. And they came after the mouse. Like now we have Tom and Jerry. And look how all the problems of Noah being solved so fast, so easy. And please, if you go to the zoo, don't do what Noah did. Noah is expert with hitting. He played karate. Don't get close to the lion and hit him in his nose and between his eyes. Don't be a fool, okay? He might eat you. Actually, he will eat you for sure. Disclaimer, because now YouTube, they will say he is teaching people to do harmless, dangerous act. They will say, Chrsitian Prince, he told the people, go to the zoo and hit the lion before, this is harmless, dangerous act. And then they will take the vadudu down. Only Noah can do that. Noah, he played karate, Actually, maybe you do not know, Bruce Lee, he is descendant from Noah. Yeah, this is why Noah, when he went in the ship, he did not even need a ladder, like, and he was there. But that will not help him against the water. Playing karate, what you can do, still you need to survive. So he played karate, and in the Chinese movies, they can go over the trees, which is very nice. I used to do that before, but now, I became 17, so I became I'm not so fast as before. So, true story. Any Chinese movie, any American movies is more decent than the stories of Muhammad. Rambo, the guy who his gun never get empty. And Bruce Lee, the guy who can jump 5 floors. Their story is more acceptable than any story we see in Islamic books. What is this? Anyone have an idea? And why we cannot find the story in the English translation? And why Allah he curse the crow, the blackbird? Because Noah he sent him and he found a dead body, like maybe floating on top of the water. So he was cursed that he will not go to the houses. If we continue reading the stories here, you will die laughing. But we cannot find those stories in the English translation. Hmm. Any Muslim have any comment?